Hello everyone, this is Malti Lalwani from Inner Bliss Healing. Thank you for joining me on my channel. So it starts with a question. The question may be, why are my health issues or my emotional issues not improving? I've tried so many things, but I've not gotten the clarity that I desire deep inside. Or, why don't I seem to be living up to my fullest potential? Something doesn't feel right on the inside. Or, why can't I pinpoint what I want in life? It's inside me and I just can't put it into words. Is there no hope? I hope you don't say that. And then you ask yourself, where can I go or what can I do for more insight? How can I approach this naturally? Counseling? Therapy? Coaching? Well, sure, why not? All forms of self-help are very good because they're extremely supportive. So why not? If you feel that is right for you. For me, I have my own take on this, and I'm going to make this suggestion. How about personal detective work? That's right, detective work on a personal level to find connections. Finding different holistic connections. Holistic simply means that it has to do with the entire person, all of you. And possibly looking out like a detective for root causes and root connections, and all done in the spirit of inquiry, honesty, and non-judgment. You do not judge yourself for things that you have done, especially in the past. And what if you could do this a layer at a time, just a little at a time, and you process it and you think about it and you see, well, what do I think? It's all about what you think. For example, what if you started by looking at your emotions, hidden emotional connections, hidden thought processes, shadow beliefs? Shadow beliefs are beliefs which you've denied in yourself and you put away somewhere in the recesses of your mind, but it's still very much working subconsciously. And what if some of these emotional connections had a relationship and they were affecting some health symptoms or other kind of symptoms, and they may be influencing something that you do in the present? And then with this personal detective work that you do with me, I'll be your facilitator, use that insight and you see what you wish to do with the information. Do you want to reject it? Do you want to be skeptical about it? Process it, explore it, find out whether it's really true for you, sleep on it, or just be relieved that there's really nothing wrong with you after all, and just carry on living life, being the best person that you've ever be at any moment, and just being happy, digesting, processing for a better understanding, and even finding a modality out there to help you address it. There are so many modalities and so many means of naturally looking at something, maybe a trauma or some issue that came from the past. And there's a lot of tools these days, self-help tools, and they are available, especially in this age of internet. And then I also have personal detective work that goes further. What if you want to discover certain things that may be indirectly standing in the way of the person that you could actually be, and you wish to go further, even looking at maybe some of the things that you missed out in childhood. Childhood is an extremely potent and very important aspect of our lives. A lot of things are shaped and affected from there, and then they're brought into adulthood without us even knowing it. And what if you got some awareness from your childhood insights to see if anything that you're going through right now, your struggles, your worries, your challenges, have a link in something that happened in childhood. And once you know, you have the tools to go and address it. And what if you decided to just stop there and end with that particular personal detective work session, and then carry on with your life to say, I love the fact that I have clarity. I now have a very important thing. And this is what personal detective work seeks to fulfill, and that is personal awareness. Personal awareness is a very powerful thing. And what if you decided to go further with more detective work coaching? Maybe a different session, another session with me? Well, allow me to introduce you to a most beautiful ancient art, the ancient art of Jin Shin Jyutsu physiophilosophy, the art of knowing and helping yourself. Jin Shin Jyutsu is really about helping yourself back in balance and harmony, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, in the most beautiful way possible. And what if you had some questions that could be answered through the connections that you discovered about yourself in Jin Shin Jyutsu? And when you start to help yourself through Jin Shin Jyutsu, you have the tools, you're able to know yourself and help yourself. You begin to know things around you, life, the universe, and it becomes an absolute perspective changer. So you finish that detective work coaching with me. And then what if you want to stop? What if you want to say, well, that's enough? And that's fine too. And then what if you say, well, I'm actually ready to explore some of my deepest, dearest heart's desires and ambitions. There's so many things that are coming out from me that I've always wanted to do, but I've never been able to put them into words. I've heard about the law of attraction, but I just don't know what to do about it. And what if I could help you put those thoughts, feelings, and desires into words so you could see them on the page? And so you could see right in front of you what greatness and potential lies within you. I only say this because I've done it for myself. You see, it's quite simple. If you can articulate it and put it into words, you can imagine it. You can put your heart's desires and energies into it. You can make it happen if it's meant for you to happen. So, coming back to the purpose of this video is to share what I do, which is a form of personal detective work coaching. I would say generally, now let's talk about structure. I offer generally about five different topics. For example, in one session, I can focus on your health symptoms. This is very important for some people. Most people actually do want to know what's behind their symptoms, their emotions, their thoughts. I have another session where we focus on chakras. This is so fascinating. Sometimes it just seems like it's a world out there, and why would I want to know about chakras? But you have no idea how fascinating it is to help you understand your totality of your being and your journey through consciousness. And in a way, another way of saying it is your journey to awareness. Jin Shin Jyutsu is another session that I offer, and it is fascinating, it is beautiful, it is so amazing and profound. And I also have other coaching about childhood connections and where things may have gone awry. We do this with no judgment. We do this with the purpose of bringing out awareness. So when you have the accurate awareness in mind, it becomes easier to make decisions on what to do. And of course, I have a personal detective coaching on articulating your dreams, desires, and how to manifest the law of attraction. And I do want to say as well, all these sessions are not compulsory. If you just want to do one session with me, that is the best thing. In fact, the rest is really not compulsory. The rest is actually optional. It all depends on your journey, if you want to go and how far you want to go in terms of having one session with me or a number of sessions with me. And so, coming back to the original start of this video, it does start with one question. Why are my health issues this way? Why are my emotional issues this way? What can I do about it? Something's not making sense. Why am I not living up to my fullest potential? I'm very irritated. I'm very irritated with my relationships. I'm following rules that I did not make. Something doesn't allow me to express myself. And I have a lot of creativity. I have a message that I wish to say. And you deserve to say that message during this time on earth. Why can't I pinpoint what I want in life? Any question that you ask is going to be that crucial, pivotal point in the spirit of inquiry that leads you to greater awareness. It's a spirit of inquiry we do together and brings in the awareness from the back burner into the forefront. And with it, you're more able to decide what decisions are best for you, what feels right for you, and to recognize that you have the confidence, the wherewithal, and the power to make steps. And as scary as it is, and it is going to be scary when you make your own decisions, there will be people giving opinions and they will be telling you no, no, no. And you step forward in your power, because power also comes and is assisted by personal awareness. Please drop me a line at Inner Bliss Healing at the contact below, and I leave my email, and ask me. Even if you say something vague like, I don't know why I'm asking about your personal detective coaching, but could you tell me more? We will get through this and we will figure this out as much as you want. And it is my privilege to assist you in this aspect of your life, at this time and at this juncture of your life. I thank you. I thank you very much for listening, and I hope that I can be of assistance to you if you need. Thank you very much. This is Malti Lalwani. Blessings.